Hey guys, this is the Canadian Baconer, and in this video, we have a lot of information to talk about relating to Battlefield 1. Now, of course, just yesterday at EA Play, we got the gigantic reveal for Battlefield 1. We got a crazy amount of gameplay. We got the big official multiplayer reveal trailer for the game, so that was really cool to see. I'm probably going to be talking about that a couple days from now, so expect that on my channel. On top of that, we got the big 64-player showdown between Neebs and Stone Mountain 64. You know, this included a lot of celebrities, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, developers. That was really cool, and obviously that showed us a lot of raw gameplay for what Battlefield 1 was. And let me first say, the game looks absolutely gorgeous. I was super skeptical when I saw the gameplay trailer because I was like, oh yeah, no way the gameplay is gonna look like that, no way. But then we get the official like raw gameplay pretty much, and it looks just as good as the trailers and pretty much everything that we've seen so far, so it does live up to the graphics category in my opinion. Now, on top of getting all of this hype for Battlefield 1, we did get a crazy amount of information relating to the maps, game modes, and classes for Battlefield 1, so stick around, you know, sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get a drink, because it will be a long video, and I'm going to be talking a lot about the information relating to Battlefield 1, and tomorrow I will be talking about the vehicles and that information, so stick around, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already for a lot of Battlefield 1 information and news. But without further ado, let's get into this info. So first off, the maps for Battlefield 1. They've given us the names for 4 maps in Battlefield 1, and those 4 maps are Amiens, which is going to be set in the streets of the French city of Amiens during the German Spring Offensive. Expect to see everything crumbling to the ground because based off of the gameplay that we saw just yesterday, you know, you can pretty much destroy everything within this game and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm more of an infantry player myself, so I'm really excited to see the close quarter combat for this game, but now moving on to the next map. So the next map is called the St. Quentin Scar. So this is going to be taking place in northern France, and it's specifically going to be the Kaiser battle where the German army throws everything that they have to try and break through the lines of the British. Now you can prepare for truly cataclysmic assaults as you push through the trenches of the St. Quentin Scar, so expect a lot of trench warfare, a lot of the stuff that we have seen from the previous trailers and gameplay, so that's really cool as well. I'm not crazy about trench warfare, but it does sound cool nonetheless, and I know a lot of you people who are crazy about World War I will enjoy this trench warfare, hopefully. So the next map is Monte Grappa. Now this is going to be taking place in the Venetian Alps, hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly, and it's pretty much going to be centered around this gigantic mountain fortress, so that sounds really cool. A lot of epic open scale gameplay, because reading the description right now, it seems like there's going to be a lot of space for biplanes and tanks to just go at it and just have like a gigantic, more of like a traditional Battlefield experience on this map. Now last but not least, Empire's Edge. Now Empire's Edge is going to be taking place along the Adriatic coast, and you're pretty much going to be fighting in this really beautiful Mediterranean village along the coast, so that sounds really cool as well. Now because it is set along the coast, expect to see like gigantic battleships and tanks and everything going at it along the coast. But now moving on to the game modes. Now the big question that everybody wants to know, do we get the classic game modes that we've had in previous Battlefield games like Conquest? Now Conquest we are getting as of right now. I do believe that at EA Play, everyone that was playing Conquest, so you know that's a big indicator that of course Conquest is going to be like the main part for this game. But also we do have Domination, which is sort of standard. I mean, do I play a lot of Domination? Not really, so you know, this doesn't really affect me. But then we do have this new game mode called Operations, which is sort of like Rush. I'm gonna get into it right now. Just tell me what you think about this down below in the comment section. So Operations is a completely new way to experience Battlefield multiplayer, giving you the opportunity to fight on an entire front of the Great War. In a sequence of interconnected battles, a team of attackers attempts to conquer ground and push the front line forward as the defenders try to push them back. Now if the defenders fail to hold their ground on a map, the operation doesn't stop there. They will fall back and regroup on a completely different map while the attackers will push the assault. So right there, that sounds sort of similar to Rush, and it's something that I've not really even like thought about at all, you know, going from one map to another. You know, let me break it down really quickly so that you guys know exactly what's going on here. So the objective for the attackers is to obviously push onto the base, hopefully capture it, and then, you know, move on to the next set of objectives. But on top of that, it looks like if the defenders cannot hold off the ground, they will actually be transported to a completely different map. Now this sounds really cool. I am kind of skeptical about it because as of right now we don't have any actual gameplay to showcase what this Operation game mode would actually be like, so I'm going to kind of hold back and not say what I think about this as of right now until I actually see some gameplay that supports this game mode. But let me know what you think about that specific game mode down below in the comment section. Do you think it sounds innovative, or do you think it just sounds stupid and it's just unnecessary? You know, just give us Rush, whatever, let me know down below. So this time around, unlike Battlefield 4, they're actually going to be switching up a lot of the classes. The classes are still going to perform pretty much the same way that they did in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, but there will be some significant changes, and a lot of the classes kind of got split in half. So let me go over that right now. So the classes are Assault, Medic, Support, Sniper, and there's going to be a variant between a Tanker and a Pilot. So first off, the Assault class. So now the Assault class is of course going to be the guy at the front lines, you know, taking everybody out with the assault rifles, but on top of that, they will also have the ability to use both gadgets and anti-tank weapons, i.e. the anti-tank grenade that we saw in the trailer, countless times. So that sounds really cool right there. And then we do have the Medic class. Now the Medic class will have the ability to not only revive and heal their teammates, but also repair vehicles as well. So that's going to completely change up the dynamic of the game. It's going to completely switch up the flow, and I'm really excited to see how the medic's actually going to be playing a bigger role, because usually in Battlefield 4 and stuff, I know you'd be a medic and just get absolutely demolished by tanks because you could do absolutely nothing about that. You're still not going to be able to do much against tanks and stuff, but at least you will have the ability to repair your own teammates, to get them back into the fight and hopefully keep your team alive. Next up, we do have the Support class, which is sort of self-explanatory. They have the big guns, they carry the ammo to help the teammates resupply, and that's sort of their job right there. Don't expect them to have any more health, because that wouldn't make any sense at all. I would assume maybe the Support class is going to be the only ones that will have the ability to have that flamethrower, or the flamethrower could just be a battle pickup. I have no idea as of right now. That's just my speculation. That's just what I think. Moving on, we do have the Sniper/Scout class, whatever you want to call it, but this time around, the Sniper class will be playing a much bigger role in the actual battles and actually getting up into the front lines, which is something that I'm really excited about. I'm tired of seeing snipers at the way back of the map trying to get like 1,000-meter kills and, only getting a kill every like 10 minutes. That doesn't do anything for the team. And of course, around this time area, bolt-action rifles were king, so expect to see a lot more, aggressive recon players getting into the fight, really getting into the fight for Battlefield 1, and that's something that I'm super excited about, like I just expressed. So this time around, there's not going to be some kind of engineer class. Pretty much the way it's going to work, if you want to play in a tank, if you actually spawn into a tank from the, the spawn screen, you will actually be given this, like, tanker class, actually. And I do believe the same goes for the pilot class as well. If you guys want to know more about the vehicles and stuff for Battlefield 1, tomorrow I will have a video pretty much covering all of the information that we know as of right now relating to the vehicles for this game. Anyway, this is going to wrap up this big chunk of news for Battlefield 1. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you guys are not subscribed already for more Battlefield 1 information and news on my channel. Feel free to leave a comment expressing what you think about anything that I talked about in this commentary, whether that would be the different game modes or the maps or the classes or anything. Let me know down below. But as always, thank you guys for checking out this video, and this has been the Canadian Baconer. Stay crispy, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.